Coming soon to own on
YouTube and Twitch.
DVD.
Yo, welcome back to another video. Today, we reacted to horror movie Fates Worse Than Death. Now, I'm looking at these little title cards for the intro. I haven't seen a lot of these movies, so I'm going to be uninformed or not in the know. But I have seen, obviously, Chucky, Get Out, Hellraiser. I think those are the only three I really remember off the top of my head. I think I seen the Nightmare Building one, but I have to see it a little bit more to know if I've seen it before. But those are the ones those are the ones I know off the top of my head. Let's get straight into it.
Turning into a prawn. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to turn into an alien? In District 9, this isn't some cute sci-fi concept. It's a sentence of isolation, disgust, and dehumanization. And
They
for
turn
Rico's
you
Van
into an
der Marwe, This
alien?
becomes a reality way crueler than death. In the world of District 9, an alien ship hovers over Johannesburg, South Africa.
Or Washington or Chicago, but instead coasted to a halt directly over the city of Johannesburg.
But these aliens aren't warriors or gods. They're seen as weak, annoying refugees, cruelly nicknamed prawns.
Oh my god. So they baby food then. Hold on. You better kick rocks, nigga. You better kick fucking rocks. You gonna come here? You gonna come here? Oh, psst. Let them try that in America. I promise you. Once America knows you're weaker than us, you getting hit with the nuke of doom. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no prawns invading us. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no prawn refugees coming here to.
Wikus works for the Department of Alien Affairs. He's in charge of a mission
They gonna find out what a switch do real quick. I'll tell you that. they gonna send right back where they came from.
to evict the aliens from District 9. He's a friendly, kind of clumsy bureaucrat, but still part of the machine that oppresses them.
A cow is hung from the ceiling, you can see here. Very little of it left, of course, because all these pipes supply the nutrition to the little prawn eggs.
Oh, I can hear the
During one
flies.
inspection, he gets exposed to some weird alien fluid.
Oh,
Slowly, his body starts to change. His fingers turn into claws, his nails fall off, his skin transforms. He's turning into one of the prawns.
Don't tell me he gonna rip his nail off. Ooh.
What is happening to mom? What is happening to mom, doctor?
What started as an eviction mission becomes a desperate fight for survival. But the government doesn't capture him to help. They want to study him, dissect him, and use his new alien biology to activate alien weapons.
Oh.
To them, he's not a person anymore, he's a resource. Wikus escapes, but now he's being hunted like an animal. The whole world turns its back on him. Even his wife thinks he's too contaminated to ever come back. With nowhere else to go, he returns to District 9, but now as one of them. And only now does he truly understand the pain he helped cause. But it's too late. By the end of the movie, Wikus is fully transformed. His body isn't human anymore, but he still remembers, he still feels, and he lives hidden, waiting, hoping that maybe one day someone will save him. Blink twice. Frida is just an ordinary waitress until she crosses paths with Slater King, a charismatic, seductive, and mysterious billionaire. Out of nowhere, she gets invited to spend a few days on his private island with a group of other guests, all expenses paid. Luxury.
Come on. Let's not be dumb. Let's keep it a buck. To all the ladies that's watching, which is probably like zero. I'm already knowing my shit, but it's already small. It's probably full of grown ass niggas. Or baby little niggas. But come on, let's use common sense now. A billionaire walks up to you. You ain't never talked to him a day in your life. He invites you and all your friends onto his private island. Oh, well, what do we expect to go from here? He wants some neck. He want the whole package. Hey, you come to the island, he automatically assumes you giving it all up.
Parties, booze, fun. A life anyone.
Just a little different now.
What do you mean?
But it doesn't take long for things to go horribly wrong. Everything turns into a nightmare when Jess, Frida's best friend, suddenly disappears. No warning, no explanation. And here's the creepiest part. No one even remembers Jess was there, except Frida.
Wow.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Jess.
Who's Jess?
And that's when it hits her. Something really wrong is happening here. The women, especially the ones who were carefully chosen, aren't just there to have fun. They're there to be used. Used in the worst way possible. After
Yo.
Jess goes missing, Frida starts digging deeper. She sneaks into a restricted area of the island and finds jars filled with snake venom. A worker suggests she drinks it, and she does. That's when her memories start coming back. She teams up with Sarah, another woman who's suspicious, and convinces her to drink it too. Once their memories return, the two spike the other women's drinks with the venom to wake them up too. Then at night, even when the men are getting ready to start their routine again, the women fight back. The fight ends with almost everyone dead, except for Slater, Frida, and Sarah. But right when Slater's about to kill Sarah, Frida's plan kicks in. Knowing she couldn't overpower him, she spikes Slater's vape, the one he's totally addicted to, with the same perfume he used to drug the girls. The perfume wipes recent memories. That's why no one remembered Jess, or anything that happened. In seconds, Slater is dazed, confused. He doesn't even know why he's there. Frida and Sarah take advantage, tie him up, and escape. And as they say, revenge is a dish best served cold. After everything, Frida could have gone to the police. But as she and Sarah talked about before, that wouldn't do much. They were just two women with zero power, and the billionaire could easily erase any evidence. He'd been accused before.
What do you mean erase evidence? He died. You just killed him.
And walked away with nothing but a fake apology. So Frida flips the script. She keeps using the perfume on Slater, keeping him memoryless, and with him completely under her influence,
Oh,
she marries him.
he's
Becomes his
alive.
wife, the heir to his fortune, and the CEO of his company. Now
Wow.
she's the one in control. A cruel fate in the mist. Based on a story by Stephen King, the world ends. Quietly, a thick mist rolls over the town of Bridgeton, Maine, and with it come monsters.
Oh, this is The Mist. I watched The Mist. Oh, my fault. That was a little loud. I watched The Mist before. He should have just had it labeled instead of like this. I watched this before.
Terrifying, brutal, merciless creatures. David Drayton and his son Billy take shelter in a supermarket with other survivors. Outside, the monsters are waiting.
Is there a fire? Is Mommy alright?
I'm sure she's fine. Don't worry, okay?
She gone.
Inside, fear turns to hysteria. Faith turns into dangerous fanaticism. But the real horror isn't the creatures. When all hope seems lost, David escapes with Billy and 3 other survivors. They drive as far as they can, but the gas runs out. No way out. No food, no hope. So they make a silent agreement. It's better to die with dignity than be ripped apart by monsters. David has a gun, but only 4 bullets, and they're 5. So he shoots them all, including his own son, Billy. And now he's alone.
No, I remember this ending. He shot and killed his. Oh, hold on. No, got into the red. He shot and killed his own family. He shot and killed them. And as soon as he got out the car, the military was standing right there to save him. He killed his family for no reason. This was crazy.
He steps out, ready to be eaten, and then silence. The mist starts to clear. The army arrives. They're saving people. The creatures are being wiped out. David falls to his knees, realizing he killed his son just minutes before they were saved. Losing your humanity. In Possessor, the horror doesn't come from ghosts or monsters. It comes from inside. Inside the mind of Tasha Voss, an assassin who is slowly, completely disappearing. Tasha works for a corporation that uses brutal tech. She enters other people's minds, fully controls their bodies, and uses them to commit murder. When the job is done, the victim is forced to commit suicide. A clean crime. No loose ends, but it's not clean for the person jumping in and out of these bodies. Tasha feels every single thing, every act of violence, every death, all with hands that aren't even hers. Little by little, the line between who she is and who she possesses fades away. She goes home, tries to be a mother, tries to be a wife, but she feels nothing. She repeats phrases like someone practicing lines, just trying to remember who she used to be. Every mission steals a piece of her. She's killed lovers, friends, parents, all while using borrowed bodies. Even when she tries to stay neutral, the trauma bleeds through. At the film's climax, Tasia gets trapped inside one of her targets, and there she kills her own husband and lets her own son die. No hesitation, no regret. At
Wow.
that point, she's not even a person anymore. She's exactly what the system wanted her to become. Guilt, gone. Human instincts, disconnected. Living like this, without identity, without emotions, without a soul, is the real horror of this movie. Tasia Voss doesn't die, she's still alive, but she's not her anymore. Trapped in a doll before Annabelle was even a thing, Chucky was the scariest doll in movie history. And honestly, he still is. Because unlike most haunted dolls, Chucky feels everything. And
Feels everything, and he has the strength of a grown man. So yeah, there's that. But I'm not losing to Chucky in a one-on-one. I'm not gonna lie, he gonna have to catch me off guard. And if he don't like cut my throat in one swipe, in one attack, he's getting the belt.
all he wants is to get out. It all starts with Charles Lee Ray, a serial killer chased by the cops, wounded, cornered. He does a voodoo ritual to transfer his soul into a good guy doll. From there, like, the terror doesn't come from a monster. It comes from a tiny toy, holding a knife, with a killer trapped inside. Chucky kills, he tortures, he tricks people, and he feels everything. Every fall, every bullet, every burn. He feels it all like he's
Saying
still
word.
human. And worse, he hates being in there. Being a doll wasn't freedom. It's a prison. That's why he's so desperate to transfer his soul into a human body. Anybody. Even a kid's.
Told you. We were gonna be friends to the end. And now it's time to play.
Chucky isn't just cruel, he's desperate. The longer he stays in the doll, the more his soul fuses with the plastic. And if he doesn't switch bodies soon, this will be his body forever. Even after being burned, decapitated, blown up, he keeps
He
coming
don't
back.
die.
With his broken body, scarred face, and a curse that never ends. No matter how many times he dies, and somehow, he always comes back. Trapped inside your own mind. You know what makes us human? The freedom to be ourselves. Now imagine losing that, being trapped in...
Nah, I tell you what, boy. When this movie dropped, yeah, they did this. This right here became the pinnacle reference between every black man dating a snow bunny. And this is the exact movie they always reference. Any black man is dating a snow bunny, and it's low key kind of true. I'm telling you, bro. If any of my black viewers are watching, dating a white girl, next time you're over at her parents' house, ask her how she feel. Ask them how they feel about Lamar Jackson. You're gonna find everything you need to know there.
inside your own body.
Oh,
Watch
and also don't forget, if they're not Browns fans, ask them how they feel about Shador Sanders. That's you gonna get all you need to know there.
your life play out through a screen without being able to do anything. That's the real horror in Get Out. And yeah, it's definitely worse than death.
Now, sink into the floor. Wait. Sink.
In Get Out, the main character Chris finds out that the Armitage family has a disgusting plan, transferring white people's minds into black bodies. But what happens to the people who were already inside those bodies? They don't die, they don't disappear. They get locked inside something called the sunken place. In there, their consciousness is still alive. They can see, hear, feel, but they have zero control.
So, is it true? Is it better?
Wow.
It's like watching your life play
That
on
was
TV
crazy.
from the bottom of a swimming pool. You see it all, but can't move, can't scream, can't fight back, just sink. Characters like Georgina and Walter are living proof of this fate. They look normal, but behind the fake smiles, they're trapped, screaming. At the end, for just a few seconds, their real consciousness breaks free, and they choose death, because death is better than living like this. The Nightmare Building. Have you ever watched a horror movie and thought, if it were me, I'd rather just die quickly? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what Wreck does to you. This isn't cheap jump scares, and this movie locks you in a nightmare where dying fast would honestly be a blessing. It all starts harmlessly enough. Reporter Angela Vidal and her cameraman Pablo are filming a documentary about fighters working the night shift. Nothing crazy, just another night.
Muy buenas noches, les habla Ángela Vidal. Hoy, como cada noche...
Then they get a call. An old lady is stuck in her apartment making weird noises. When they get there, they find her, completely deformed, violent.
Oh. That was a bear noise. Nah. Hold on. Fire department. This ain't you no more. Now leave it up to the cops. Yeah, you might have to shoot Granny. She got some otherworldly things going on. If I hear some bear noises coming from upstairs, if I was a fire, nah, you gonna have to call the police, man. You might have to shoot Granny. A firefighter, you might have to up that axe. That's just be prepared. You might have to up that axe on somebody.
Out of nowhere, she attacks a cop, and everything changes. Without explanation, the entire building is sealed off. No one in, no one out. Panic, no contact with the outside.
I'm dumping it, bro. I'm trigger happy.
Only thing we see is what Pablo's camera records. Little by little, the neighbors start turning violent. Whoever gets bitten changes. At first it feels like a virus outbreak, but the higher they go in the building, the terror shifts. They discover files, tapes, and newspaper clippings revealing that the last person who lived in the attic was a priest sent by the Vatican. He was trying to isolate a girl who was possessed. She turned into something that couldn't be cured, couldn't be contained, and now she's loose. The movie ends in total darkness. We only see what the night vision camera shows. Suddenly, Pablo gets attacked. The camera drops, and Angela is alone. She crawls in the dark, trying to find a way out. But something finds her first, and the last thing we see is her being dragged away, screaming, disappearing into the dark. Hellraiser. Imagine searching for pleasure and ending up with the worst fate possible. That's exactly what happens to Frank Cotton in Hellraiser. He was looking for sensations beyond the flesh. And yeah, definitely found them, but not how he expected.
Beyond the
Frank
flesh is
travels
crazy.
to Morocco looking for extreme experiences. There, he finds the Lament Configuration, a mystical puzzle box that promises pleasures beyond imagination. He solves it, and what does he
Yeah, I don't want to get pleasure that badly. Like, nah, he talking about beyond the flesh and all that. I rebuke in the name of the Lord.
get? Chains with hooks tear through his skin.
Yo! Oh. I don't know if I can be showing that. Hold on. Yo, he put that on YouTube? Yo, chill.
Seals shut. The Cenobites arrive. Creatures that don't see a difference between pleasure and pain. And Frank gets ripped apart. Game over, right? Nope. It gets worse. Years later, Frank's brother Larry moves into the same house. During the move, Larry cuts his hand, and his blood hits the floor of the attic. That blood reopens the portal. Frank comes back, but not fully. He returns as this disgusting, skinless corpse, bleeding, dripping, barely human. No face, no voice, just pain and hunger. To get a full body again, Frank convinces Julia, his ex, to lure men into the house. He kills them, drains them dry, all to rebuild himself. It's not just about getting his body back. It's an obsession. Frank will destroy anyone. No guilt, no limits. Just for the chance to feel something again. But the closer he gets to living again, the closer the Cenobites get. And they want him back. In the end, they drag him away, tear him apart again. But this time, forever. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let me know.
But that was Horror Movie Fates Worse Than Death. Now, let me know how y'all feel about all the movies we talked about today, all the scenes. Let me know how you feel down in the comment section about below. With that being said, I'll see y'all.
I'm not trying to score. Your heart's an open door. I got the key. I'm trying to keep composure and some more. I know you want some more. Can your body hear me? Want you to feel me?